the Ray Joseph Hutchinson Foundation, and it actually all started with the column I wrote in the Bay Runner when I found out that a young gentleman that went to Clear Creek High School, then went to Southwest Texas State. This is back when it was still Southwest Texas State.
Yeah, right.
Right after 9/11, him and almost everybody on his dorm room floor immediately walked over to the nearest recruiting station and joined the military that day, and. He actually was first in his airborne class. He got honored by the Clear Creek Educational Foundation, after he passed, but was just an excellent, first in his airborne class. And he gave up his spot. He was supposed to come home one day. This is, I think it was probably 2004, maybe 2005. He gave up his spot so another member of his unit could go home. He was supposed to come home to see his grandmother in the hospital, and went out for one last patrol. And unfortunately, an IED took his life. And
sad.
I learned about he was also real involved with the journalism program over at Clear Creek High School with Miss Wynette Jamison, who's still a teacher there. And I was just so inspired by they planted some of the students collected lunch money one day and they planted a tree. And I wrote a column. It just blew up into, next thing I'm meeting with Roy and a couple other people that are no longer here that used to be, Kathy and Matt Webb. And we started the Salute to Heroes and it started as a smaller event in the Harbor Club and then grew into this massive event in the ballroom. And, started out, I think, taking up about 50% of the main ballroom, then 100%. And it's just grown from there. Yeah, but
count me in this time.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I'm glad you brought that up.
Some history behind that.
Oh yeah,
That's awesome. You were involved in that, man.
No, that's a great event. Also, another event that
it's October 15th.
October 15th. Okay.
October 15th, and the headliners for it. You won't know it. You will.
Yeah.
Gary Puckett and the Union Gang.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, nice.
Do you know them?
No.
Yeah.
No.
No, I mean, this hotel has such a history with charitable events like that too. Another one that comes to mind, and that actually my wife was real involved with, starting along with Kathy Alford, was the Go Red for Women.
Mm-hmm.
Had been here for years and years, and so there's just and of course I think of all the League City Chamber Men Who Cooks and just all the events that have happened in this hotel. I mean, just such a history, and
what? League City what?
League City Chamber of Commerce. I guess it's what League City area now. It's
League City Regional.
Regional, that's right. I know it's kind of evolved a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
they used to do Men Who Cook, and it was men.
So it was Men Who Cook. Okay,
professional chefs.
Yeah.
And they were so proud, and they had their own aprons and hats and the whole bit, and they would come in. There's like 50 of them.
Yeah.
And they would bring in. We'd have a dessert station, an appetizer station, and an entree station, and we would get out just silly little awards. Like ceramic chefs or something like that. And they loved it. It was pretty cool. Yeah.
No, that was a lot of fun.
So
I'd make my famous beer cheese every year.
Yeah. So that event's still going on today, right? And I guess it kind of
Taste of the Bay.
Right. It's kind of
okay.
Yeah, it's funny how there was golf tournaments and it turned into like Men Who Cook type events, and then you got to keep evolving, right?
Sure.
So
change it up.
Yeah. Cowboys Who Cook. I mean, there's, but that was for the Go Texan, the local Go Texan. Just always fun events. And of course, you had these individuals like myself who have no business in a kitchen preparing food for everybody in the which
best beer cheese and all the Bay Area.
Obviously, beer cheese pretty limited. Not too many ingredients in that.
That's okay.
Just need some beer, some cheese, and a blender, and maybe a little Worcestershire sauce or something. But
that's okay.
It gave me an excuse to actually.
I still haven't tried it. He's going to make it one.
Yeah, I'll have to bring it back. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done a Men Who Cook event. But fond memories, and of course, then staying in the hotel afterwards.
Yeah. I've had the pleasure of staying here many times. Due up again, but I think it was 2 years ago was the last time. So not too long. Before that was a couple years. I mean, I've probably stayed here 5 or 6 times over the years. Always great stay. Always utilize the bar, the water, the restaurants. So and always have family and friends that either meet up here or that's this is where we're all staying to get together, and so it's a lot of.
Now you've met a new person that you can call to get a room.
Right,
Absolutely right. Yeah, so
there you go.
Yeah, I remember.
Maybe one day I'll be lucky enough to stay in this beautiful room.
Right.
Presents are good.
Yes. So, yeah. No, this has been just an incredible, backdrop and, kind of private area to kind of do this. And just, like I said, can't beat the view up here. I've been wanting to, I've seen almost, most of every part of the hotel, but I haven't been up here yet. So this is it's been a nice addition to be able to check this out.
It's a nice treat.
Yeah, and I can tell people that it's definitely worth it, and they should look into this now if they don't know
absolutely.
about these suites. Like I said, 2 stories, staircase inside, huge master bedroom, 2 bedrooms that connect downstairs. Just huge. I mean, 20-foot by 30-foot views of the marina and the lake. So incredible.
World class. Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing like this around here at all. Not anywhere. I mean, between Houston and Galveston, this is it. So,
Agreed.
Yeah, this is it,
Yay.
Well, I know we covered a lot. Is there? Can you think of anything we haven't covered? Any upcoming events or any promotions? We talked about the Thursday night wine dinners, the Mother's Day brunch, the ship and sail cruises. Talked a lot about the meeting and conference opportunities, the Oasis pool and bar. I think we covered a lot.
We covered a lot
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
If not, just go on our website, sshr.com.
It's funny.
So many events.
Yeah, I use that as shorthand, right? I mean, and everybody knows what SSHR stands for in this community, right?
In this community, definitely, yeah.
It's just some initials that are just ingrained in everybody's head locally.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely, it's a great destination. I mean, for people from outside the immediate area to come down here, get closer to the water. I've met so many. I actually used to have an office downstairs underneath the hotel and kind of next to the marina, and I've met so many people. It's amazing. People like from Oklahoma City who have a boat here. I mean, it's kind of like this area is kind of like the playground to the whole Midwest. I consider it. I mean, just it all funnels down here. We call it the waterfront capital of Texas, and of course, who's going to challenge that, right?
It is.
Or the third largest boating capital
right.
in the U.S.
Yeah, I'm telling you, we've talked about that. Yeah,
I mean, almost year-round sailing.
The sailboats everywhere.
Yacht clubs, marinas, the port. It's just
waterfront resorts. I mean, it's incredible.
The amount of waterfront venues. It's just a
floating bars.
Yeah,
Bars 295, which we've had on the show, and
just
distilleries on the water near the water.
Yeah,
and,
Raylene.
So
just truly a special place, and obviously, I've been a cheerleader for this area for many years, and and Jordan obviously is a great cheerleader, and you are too. So yes. Well, man, we really appreciate the invitation to be both our guest and our host.
Bridget, at this time, I would like to offer you this gift from the show from Weekends on the Water and Escalante, sponsored by the Escalante. So take this $25 gift card, have yourself a nice lunch over at Clear Lake Escalante's. They're a partner of the show. So, that's on us and Escalante's. Enjoy.
Not necessary, but thank you very much.
Oh, of course. No,
fun.
absolutely.
You guys are great. Appreciate the PR. Like I always say, come to the hotel and take the elevator home. So
that's good. Yeah, I like that. That's great.
Yeah.
Many men who cook event or other events. I was glad that the elevator is all I needed to take. To my bed. So it's just a great thing. So hey, thank you again, and thanks everybody for listening. We're excited to be on the road again this week. I don't know that we can outdo ourselves next week, but I guess we'll try.
That's right. That's right.
You can do the other penthouse.
Oh, there you go. Well, yeah. That'll be excellent. Yeah, we'll definitely have to come back because, like I said, the whole concept of Weekends on the Water really was kind of grown from this venue. I mean, it truthfully was.
You are welcome anytime.
Oh, thank you very much.
All right.
And on that note.
Yeah, I just want to thank a couple other sponsors of the show real quick before we end. So I want to give a shout out to Chlorine Cowboys, Scene Magazine, Jet Surf Houston, Cascade Pools, Saltwater Recon, Harn Financial, Oasis Marine, and Oasis Dock Supply, many, many more. So lots of more sponsors and partners coming to the show soon. So Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
It's Weekends on the Water.
Thanks for listening to today's show.
The official podcast of the waterfront capital of Texas.
Sponsored by Water. Water. Much better than drinking sand.
Weekends on the Water. No, well, doesn't make you Weekends on the Water. With Jordan Davlin of Jet Surf Houston and Scene Magazine publisher John Ennis.